Hi, welcome to the TMC Newsroom. I'm Greg Galitzine. With me today is Mohan Sadashiva, the Vice President of Marketing at FusionOne. Mohan, welcome to the program.
Very good to meet you.
Thanks for joining us. So perhaps you can share a little bit of insight into what it is that FusionOne does.
Certainly. FusionOne is the leader in mobile content portability, and what we do is we enable users to move all the content from one handset to another at the time of an upgrade, should they lose their handset or should they break it or upgrade their handset. So everything in their handset, their address book, their memories, their pictures, and most importantly, their licensed content is moved from one phone to another and is also available to use with internet applications.
Okay, excellent. So maybe you can explain a little bit about the internet applications and how that works?
Certainly. So there's a lot of information on our phones that's really hard to get to. So for example, there's all the address book information, but you store your address book in multiple places. You have a profile in LinkedIn, something in Flickr, something in MySpace, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and maybe your voicemail has its own directory. So what we do is we provide the technology that enables you to synchronize all these things such that if you change your phone number in one place, wherever it may be, it changes it everywhere else. And not just that, if you change your phone number and you have shared your profile with me, it changes your phone number in my mobile phone, and everywhere else I have your phone number or your email address or your contact photo.
So it updates it across my whole contact database.
Right. And so in this way, it connects with all the internet properties and the network properties that a carrier has. And it does more than that. Like if you change your Facebook status either on the mobile or on the internet, it allows you to see that on your phone, and as your friends change their status and have other feeds, you can subscribe to those feeds and see all those changes, and that's how it allows you to use your information with the internet.
Okay. Now, if I understand correctly, FusionOne has just passed a rather important threshold. Is that correct?
That's correct. So we just announced that we have crossed the 1.5 billion mark of contacts in our database, and this is really phenomenal in terms of scale, and it forms the basis to provide one of the most powerful, or probably the biggest, social networking applications you can find.
Right. So you've mentioned Facebook and Flickr and some of the other social networking applications. I understand that FusionOne has also won several awards today, one of which is related to the social networking application here at CTIA.
That's right. So we won the award for the best social networking application, and we also won an award in the category of 4G service creation for a handset transfer service, because it's a key enabler for subscribers to keep upgrading their technologies and services.
Okay. If you could explain a little bit, I understand that you have just received a patent. Maybe you can further explain that.
We're celebrating the patent that we received a couple of weeks ago, which allows the backup of all personal content from the phone to the internet, and the restoration of that, as well as synchronization of that content at regular intervals. So we have a very deep portfolio of patents. We have about 59 patents issued and pending, and this is the latest patent added to our arsenal.
Excellent. So awards, patents, thresholds, that sounds like things are going very well at FusionOne.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, Mohan, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us in the TMC Newsroom. So we've been speaking with Mohan Sadashiva, the Vice President of Marketing at FusionOne. I'm Greg Galitzine, and this is the TMC Newsroom.